reported, San Diego County has now confirmed at least 109 local cases of the more contagious UK variant of the coronavirus, and county officials say there are dozens more infections suspected. This discovery raising the urgency for many San Diegans already desperate to receive a vaccination. Among the groups most at risk, as we've reported, members of the Latino community. And we're joined now by Nancy Maldonado, CEO of the Chicano Federation. Nancy, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So there has been a super site, vaccination site set up in the South Bay in Chula Vista. First, I'd like to get your thoughts on that. How do you think that's going?
Well, from what I hear, it's going great. It's been very busy, and obviously it's much appreciated because before that was put in place, driving to Petco Park was kind of a drive for a lot of folks. So we were glad to see that happen because it is a lot more convenient for a lot of folks.
Last time we talked, you had talked about how there was a lot of distrust in the Latino community to get the vaccine. Where do we stand on that, your perception of that?
Yeah, so one of the things that we've been doing in the San Diego Latino Health Coalition is we've been doing focus groups, conducting focus groups with community members to really understand if they are hesitant to get the vaccine, why. And we've heard some really great feedback in terms of some of the misconception and some of the misinformation that is out in the community that is leading to some of these trust issues. So part of what we're doing is education and outreach to dispel these rumors and these myths so that hopefully people have the resources and the education that they need to make an informed decision about whether or not they will get the vaccine.
The people that you're communicating with, do they feel like the government is doing enough and that the government can be trusted?
It varies. It depends on who the group is. Sometimes there is some mistrust in terms of the information, and they're concerned about information being shared and who will have access to their personal information. So yeah, mistrust is definitely an issue, and mistrust of government entities is an issue.
What about your perception of the economic challenges we're facing? The moratoriums have been extended, but when those are over, there is a big worry about people landing themselves because renters are supposed to be still liable for the rent that they're missing. I mean, we're going to have a huge debt issue.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that there's a cliff coming that we need to be preparing for. And even though there's been rental assistance that has been offered and some community members have been eligible for it, there's landlords that are making a decision not to accept this rental assistance so that when the moratorium is lifted, they do have the ability to evict residents. So there's a whole host of problems, not just financial assistance, but all different areas. And, we're doing everything that we can to help prepare for some of this, and also really advocating for flexible financial assistance for people, because that is the most urgent need right now.
And I just want to clarify that. Was that anecdotal that you heard that some renters are not accepting the assistance because they want to be able to qualify to kick people out?
No. We have documented cases of people calling us to be able to apply for rental assistance, and as part of that, landlords have a portion to fill out as well, because both the city and the county rental assistance program, the money went directly to the landlords, and so we did run into those situations where landlords decided that they did not want the payment.
Do you have any idea whether that's legal for a landlord to do something like that?
As far as I know, they had the option to not complete their portion of the application.
Wow. All right. I mean, it sounds like something we need to learn more about. It's the first that I've heard of that. Anything else that's going on in terms of the vaccination process that you want to be sure to let people know about right now?
As different programs come out and people are, organizations are trying different strategies to get people informed. I think that we all as individuals can play a really important role. If we could reach out to anybody that we know that qualifies at 65 and over, and help them through the process. It is challenging. It can be a little confusing. So not only to help them get an appointment, but also making sure that they have the transportation to get to their appointment. I think if we could all do that at an individual level, it would make an impact.
Nancy Maldonado, CEO of the Chicano Federation, always a pleasure to talk to you, and thank you for your time once again.
Thank you.